I accidentally made $26,500 in a single day. But the craziest part is I did this using a copy and paste strategy that anyone can do. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna walk you through what this strategy is, how it works, so that you can use it to go out there and make $10,000 to $30,000 in the next 30 days. And I've used this to get countless clients results, just like the ones that you see on screen. So let's get into it. Okay, so the actual story behind how this happened is insane. So I have to break that down with you first. So I remember it was around Christmas time, 2021. We were very, very close from the new year. And at the time I was working with a mentor of mine who always taught me this one thing. He said, always have an offer so expensive that you never plan on selling. Because what it does is it anchors the price down of the rest of your offers. So for example, if you sell one-on-one coaching and your one-on-one coaching costs $7,000, have a $30,000 offer that you never intend on selling, because you'll be surprised that one day someone might ask you for the offer and they will buy. And I didn't believe him at first. I said, there's no way. I mean, that's like 3-4 times the current price of my offer. Who would say yes to that if I have an offer that's 4 times less expensive? Until one day I was sitting there in a hotel lobby with my business partner around Christmas time. We're just relaxing, enjoying a coffee. And I told him, I said, look, I have a sales call right now. I'm gonna very quickly take it. So I went to the corner of the hotel lobby and I'm taking this sales call and I'm speaking to this, person. And as I'm on the phone with him and he's revealing to me some of his problems, some of his challenges with growing his business as far as traffic is concerned, as far as funnels is concerned, as far as his technical skills and ability, I realized that the guy had a lot of problems in his business, more than I'd expected him to have, right? And I asked him this one very important question. I said, hey, look, aside from us, what other kind of offers have you looked at? And he turned around to me and he said, look, I have considered this other coaching program, which is a lot more expensive than what you guys offer. And this is after I'd broken down the price. And at the time, my price point was only $7,000 for one-on-one coaching. So he turned around and he said, well, I've considered this other coaching program, but it's a lot more expensive than yours. I said, how much is it? He said $30,000. And when he said $30,000, my jaw kind of dropped a little bit. And I asked him, I was like, look, $30,000, what are they even providing to you for that price point? And he said, well, they're doing this group coaching thing and, you can fly out to one of their events that's included. It's a 3-day event and they coach you for 12 months. And I said, for that kind of money, we'll actually fly out to you and coach you in person for 10 days. Now, bear in mind, I've never done this before. I had never delivered this offer to anyone else, but I just said it, right? I went back to the theory of have an offer so expensive that you never plan on selling. And the guy turned around to me and he said, well, if that's the case, I'd take you up on it. And I said, I tried to play it cool, but I couldn't, because he was actually on board with the idea of us flying out to him for 10 days. And I said, okay, interesting. When would you want us to fly out? He said, as soon as possible. As soon as Christmas is done and New Year's is done, I'd love to have you guys down. What would you guys do? And then, I pretty much kind of crafted an offer on the spot. I said, look, we're going to take the 12-week coaching program that we have. We're going to condense it down into 10 days and cover and build out everything with you in person. So I know you got the technical skills. That's a problem. We'll build out your funnels over the shoulder with you, click by click, step by step. We'll help you onboard your first couple of clients live. We'll help you close your first couple of deals live as well, right? And the guy says, that is amazing, right? Would you guys really do that? And I said, yeah, absolutely. We'd love to do that, right? And the guy pretty much agreed. And just like that, within a week's time, my business partner and I were on the next flight out to Dallas, Texas, which is where our client was. And here's a picture of us in Dallas, Texas, pretty much in the Airbnb that we rented while we were delivering and coaching that client in person for the 10 days, right? Now, granted, we did also give him the 3 months of coaching one-on-one for free on the house, just to give him the extra accountability. But that is how the client had ended up paying us. It was about $26,500. We gave him a little bit of a discount, but it all boils down to this, right? It's this framework right here. And if you can master this framework, you're going to make so much more money inside of your business. So rule number 1 is create that incredibly expensive offer that you never plan on selling, but you have there, right? So let's say, in our case, we had, a Facebook group where we'd give out some free weekly coaching sessions, etc., etc. And then we had the one-on-one, which was $7,000. And then we invented the $30,000 in person, or should I say $27,000, right? And in comparison, it made the $7,000 look a lot cheaper, right? So it anchors the price down of all your other offers. So let's say, for example, you're a fitness trainer, right? This is applicable to anyone, anywhere, anytime, right? If you're a fitness trainer and, for example, you coach your clients online, you have an online fitness coaching program where you virtually meet up with your clients, that might be your lowest tier offer. And then you have your one-on-one where you might work with them one-on-one for the next 8 to 12 weeks, virtually, one-on-one, etc. And then you might have your in-person. How can you go out there and create an incredible experience, right? Because this is the thing, right? Your price is dictated by two things, right? It's the speed of delivery in terms of what you can deliver to your clients. It's the intimacy of the experience. And I don't mean intimacy by what you do in the bed with your girlfriend, right? But I mean intimacy as in how great of an experience can you create for your clients, right? So if I wanted to create an incredible coaching offer for my fitness clients to someone that's truly dedicated to getting into the best shape of their life, I would say, look, I'm going to personally fly you out, right, to this training camp in X country, and I'm going to hire a private chef to prepare all your meals for you every single day, where you're also going to work on your fitness every single day. I'm going to keep you accountable. I'm going to wake up with you, train with you, etc., etc. I'm also going to work on your mindset during that period of time because it's one of the most important essential components of your fitness journey. And we're going to guarantee you abs within the next 90 days, right? And I'm going to be with you in person across the next 90 days to ensure that this happens, right? Now, could I charge more for an offer like that than just virtual one-on-one online training sessions? Of course you can, because it's more of an experience now, right? And people pay more for an experience. If you don't believe me, right, look at every sporting event in history, right? The seats right at the top, right? Maybe $50, $100. As you get closer and closer to the floor seats go up to $1,000, $2,000. And in the event of, football matches or soccer matches for you Americans, right, you have the box seats, right, where you have a premium view. Sometimes you have an dining experience inside. Sometimes you have chefs that prepare meals for you, etc., etc., right? So the higher up the level of experience goes, the higher the price goes, right? So if you want to create an extremely expensive offer that you never intend on selling, you want to wrap it within an experience, right? Another place where I realized this that was just so apparent to me is when I listened to Tony Robbins' speech in person, right? And he basically broke down, he said, look, everything I cover in my books that you can pick up for as little as $7, I package that up into a video training course and then I sell that for a couple $100. The same stuff that's in my book, that's in my courses, I package that up for a couple $1,000 for my in-person events. And then for my private one-on-one coaching that I charge $100,000 for, it's the same concepts. The only thing that changes is the experience that you get at every single level. So if you can increase the intimacy of experience and the speed of delivery, you can naturally charge more, right? And I've had countless clients that have worked very, very closely with me that used to sell an online video training course, but we helped them add on just the one-on-one coaching experience in person, and they've been able to charge 3 to 5 times more. So I'll give you an example. Recently I had a client called Larissa who worked with us about 4 months ago. And prior to meeting us, she was pretty much selling $500 courses. Granted, she was making money, but at this stage, she didn't have any intimacy of experience, and the speed of delivery was as quick as someone paces themselves going through a video training course. So what we did with her is we helped her launch a 12-week coaching program, and which was more importantly one-on-one, right? So she would regularly meet with them, every day on Zoom, not every day, once or twice a week, be able to speak with her more or less every single day over WhatsApp. And she started charging $3,500 for her one-on-one coaching. That's a 7x increase per client, right? Imagine what a 7x increase could do for your offers, for your price points right now. How much more money would you make? How much overall revenue would it add? And more importantly, how many more clients would you be able to get results for, right? Because the number one rule that I've learned in business is whenever you do something, do it with the intention of getting your clients a ton of results. Because when you're able to get your clients far more results, when they pay more, they're more committed. The more committed they are, the better results that they're going to have. And the better that you can prove that you can do something for someone and help them solve a problem at a specific price point, the more clients you're going to attract. So if I now, go out there and charge my clients $7,000 to $10,000 and strangers can see that I've helped these guys get countless results, then it will attract more and more clients, and it creates a cycle of generating more cash flow, right? So this is a very, very quick video. I hope you've got a lot of value from this, right? Implement this and comment below what you're going to do to your offer, like using everything I've shared with you. How are you going to add a higher intimacy of experience for your clients to help them get better results and obviously increase how much money you make as well? If you got a ton of value from this video, smash that subscribe button. But I will say this, having an irresistible high ticket offer like the one I broke down is just the first step to making more money. Without the right lead generation strategy or the right conversion strategy, it's never going to sell, no matter how good the offer is. And that is exactly why in this video, I've step-by-step broken down how you can monetize your Instagram to get more leads, more conversions, and more importantly, make your first $100,000 or your first $1 million in 2024. So watch the video here. It has the complete guide to breaking down everything, and I'll see you in the next one.